Hi, welcome back to the Stovetop. So in a previous video, I reviewed this bourbon that is made in Owensboro, Kentucky by O.Z. Tyler Distillery. And if you go online to dukespirits.com, you can find this. This is a bourbon that is a reproduction of a bourbon that was preferred by John Wayne from his original recipe from 1962. And in the video, I described it as best I could with the information I had, and more or less just opened the bottle and did a taste test. So in the last video, I really don't think I did this bourbon justice. I really don't think I did a good job with the video. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to do a very good job with this. But this time around, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cocktail with this bourbon. Now, if you go to dukespirits.com, they have a recipes tab, and if you go in there, they have recipes for different cocktails with their alcohol. Today, I'm going to be making a Manhattan. The main difference between the Manhattan I'm making and the Manhattan that's in their recipe is the brand of sweet vermouth. They call for Carpano Antica, I believe it's called, and it's just simply a different brand. I'm going to be using Martini and Rossi Rosso. This is a sweet vermouth. I've used this before and it works out just fine. You'll find that this is commonly available. I mean, I've even got the price tag on it. It's $8 if you want to know. And I do keep it in the refrigerator to help it last longer. So what I'll be using is simple 2-ounce shot glass for measuring. I've got a shaker that's already got ice in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in 2 ounces of bourbon. Now in their recipe, they call for bourbon or rye. And I've read probably more recipes for Manhattans that called for bourbons, but I'll make it with any sort of whiskey. Wait a minute, how about if I put it in the right? I haven't even had any of this to drink yet, and I'm about to put it in the wrong container. All right, so there's our 2 ounces of our bourbon. And then we're going to put in an ounce, or thereabouts, maybe a little bit more, of sweet vermouth. Go about halfway. Just pour it in there. All right, now it calls for 2 dashes of Angostura aromatic bitters. 1, 2. And specific to the recipe on dukespirits.com, 1 dash of orange aromatic bitters. We'll go ahead and put the lid on it and shake it up. We'll go ahead and strain it. Now, it does call for this to be garnished with a lemon wedge and a cherry. I do have cherries. Unfortunately, I'm all out of fresh lemon, so I'm not going to garnish this time. So let's go ahead and try it out. You can smell the vermouth. That's a little smooth. Let me try it with a cherry. Alright, so I'll be using a Traverse City Whiskey cocktail cherry. I'll try to drizzle a little cherry juice in there as well. A little of the syrup. Alright, let's see if this enhances it at all. It's not bad. Not bad at all. No, that really didn't change anything about it. So, this whiskey is not really that strong. I'm not strong in the sense of the alcohol content is a little bit higher than what I'm used to. But as far as the taste being maybe a little harsh or burning as it goes down or any of that, this bourbon doesn't do that. This is tame. This is something that I would definitely serve to guests. And if I were to make cocktails, I would say this goes fairly good in a Manhattan, especially for somebody who maybe, you know, doesn't drink very often and they're kind of turned away, but they want to, you know, have a social drink with you. I would absolutely recommend this, not just for sipping or perhaps even shots, but definitely in a Manhattan. So hopefully that helped you make a decision. If you ever come across this at your local liquor store, or if you can order it online, because in some states you can't do that. So it may be something that you would have to ask your local liquor store to special order for you. But I would absolutely recommend this, especially for those times where you have guests come over. Thanks again for watching.